Hey everyone, this is Jamie Flies with Your Everyday Solution, and there's some person coming to video bomb me. Oh wait, I know this guy. That's
Hey.
Larry Rivera. That's my business partner.
That's me.
And today we want to talk to you guys a little bit about what our team's all about, first of all, as well as a very controversial subject, or at least it seems to be controversial, the Power Network.
Yeah, it is pretty controversial. I hear a lot of people don't like it.
And we're not really sure why that is. I guess that comes with any business. If you're currently in a business, you have people that love you, people that hate you. It just comes with the territory.
Yeah, well, collectively we've been marketing for well over 20 years. What was it, 24 years?
24
we figured
years.
out?
24.
24 years. I've been marketing since 2002, and you've been marketing, I think, since 2000.
Well, that's where I got my training, is since 2000. Yeah.
So basically, we've been doing this online gig for quite a while,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we kind of joined forces in 2009.
2009.
2009.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But the reason why we're cutting this video is because, well, one, we wanted to send a video out to our list, right? Give some valuable content.
We do actually work.
Yeah, we're working. We're working now.
We're working right now. And there's
Kinda.
beautiful scenery.
Sort of working. I mean, I don't know if you can really call it as working. But I guess the reason why we're making this video is because we want to talk about some things. And before we go further, a lot of people, if you're watching this video, I know you're watching this video because you're looking for a business opportunity. You want to make more money. Maybe you failed. I don't really know. But I know that 95, 96% of the people who come online to make money, they do fail.
Unfortunately, that's true.
And you think that's just online, but people offline at that same percentage, they failed too.
I know.
And the bright side is most people, even successful people, failed a lot. Everybody
Absolutely.
sort of fails.
I mean, any inventor that you can think of in the history of time has failed many, many, many times before they actually hit gold.
Yeah, I mean, failing's part of the game. But what we've discovered over the years is there's some things you can do that's right, and then there's a whole lot of things that you can do that's absolutely wrong.
And what we want to do with our team and with you as well is help you shorten that learning curve so there's a whole lot less failure and a lot more triumph.
Right, we can't, earn a disclaimer. Just because I've had $1,000 days and $2,000 days and $5,000 days doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to make any money at all. All that really means is that there's geese in the background.
You may hear that.
That's what that means. No,
We can guarantee that there's definitely geese in the
I
background.
mean, my results aren't typical. I've been marketing since 2002. I kind of know what I'm doing just a little bit. But what's so awesome about Empower Network is the fact that, well, let me go backwards. Let me go backwards to like 2006. In 2006, I heard about a guy named Mike Dillon. Maybe you've heard about him, maybe you
not.
haven't. But Mike Dillon wrote a book called Magnetic Sponsor.
I read that book.
And in it, he talks about the law of attraction, so to speak, being the hunted and not the hunter. And he talked about a thing called a funded proposal. I believe that was a Magnetic Sponsor, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it was.
And now I'm guessing, or I shouldn't make assumptions, but I'm figuring you're in some kind of home business deal maybe already. If you're a total newbie and you're in no deals, you probably heard heard about network marketing, multi-tier programs, and just to kind of cut the air a little bit. A lot of people think MLM is a scam.
A lot of people.
Some people call what we do a Ponzi scheme.
Right.
What else do they call them? I don't know. People at the top always get paid, and people at the bottom always fail. That's
You know what's funny about that whole pyramid thing? I mean, every organization in the world, even the government, as well as if you do work at a job, whatever job you work at, actually there's a pyramid structure. It's funny enough.
Sure.
A lot of people don't realize that.
One of the very first things I like to get out of the way is we have a compliance video, we have an income disclosure, we have terms of service, we have real products that we're selling. We're not,
Right, and somewhere below this video, you can find links to that.
Yeah.
We'll make
You'll
sure
be able to
that
find all the information. I think Empower Network is probably one of the most transparent online businesses I've ever been a part of.
Yep.
And that's the truth. I mean, they really got all their T's crossed in terms of
Absolutely.
legality, And it's because the products that we sell, well, they're really good, high quality products. A lot of the information that you'll find in the 15K formula product or the Masters Retreat product, or even the Inner Circle product, throughout the years I've spent tens upon tens of thousands of dollars on that kind of stuff.
And while he was spending that kind of money, I didn't have the money to spend, so I was searching and searching and searching and Googling and going to YouTube and all that stuff and sifting through a ton of garbage to find all the same stuff he learned and paid money for. But whether you do time versus money, it's still costing you money.
It is. So what really is Empower Network? Because we're talking about a lot of stuff, and I don't think we're really talking about what Empower Network is.
Yeah, we should probably let them know that. I think they're a little curious by now.
So, Empower Network is a blogging platform, right? It's a blogging platform that allows you to do things like tell your story.
And that's actually really important. We should tell them a little bit about the importance of telling your story. We were actually masterminding before we made this video, and we wanted to talk about what the top ways were to make money online, or just in general, And we only came up with what?
Two. There's only two ways.
There's only two. That's pretty simple, right? Two ways?
Yeah.
One of them was telling your story. What was the other one?
Marketing.
Marketing.
And you guys always want to know the secret. Everybody wants to know the secret. And we'll just tell you the secret. The secret is the geese are gone. That's the secret.
And there's no secret.
And there's no secret. It really comes down to either you have money to invest in your business
Or you have time.
or you have time. Some people have a little bit of both. Some people have none at all. But if you have no time, you need to have some money.
Right.
And if you have no money, then you need a heck of a lot of time. I mean,
Right.
let's be honest. If you're really at that point in your life where you don't have that much money to spend on a business, you need to be able to put in a lot of time. I have a little bit of both, and gosh, how many hours am I really working? Let's preference working. I don't know if you can call this work. I am full-time. I'm an online full-time marketer.
As well as I
She's
am.
an online full-time marketer. This is what we do, right? So
To us, this doesn't really work because we actually love what we do.
Yeah.
So when you love what you do, you really don't feel like you're working.
No. So, understanding that right off the bat, Empower Network really is a blog platform, but it's an evergreen kind of blog platform.
Right, and you may be familiar with the term evergreen in the offline world. Like evergreen trees, they stay green all throughout the year.
Yeah.
Well, an evergreen product is the same way. It always stays green. And why our products stay green is not because things don't change in the online marketing world or even the offline marketing world. It's because they're constantly updating the stuff for us to keep us on the cutting edge.
Sure. Empower Network, there's a lot of programs, and I challenge you, I dare you even, to go out there and look for products that are online, programs that are as up to date, as current, and cutting edge on the forefront of what's happening on the internet.
Send it to us because we're totally open. Like we're not BSing you.
No.
When we challenge you to go do that, like we're saying, we're humble enough, right? We'll take a look at whatever you send to us and we'll give you an honest opinion.
Absolutely. I mean,
If you got something better, hey, that's awesome.
there are a lot of things out there, but that'll bring me into my next issue that I have, and the reason why joining Empower Network is actually a good idea. You may be becoming aware that there's a lot of programs on the internet, and they offer you like binary compensation model structures or unilevels, matrices, and all these things.
Jumbo.
But can I tell you something? That who needs to get paid first? You do. And you need to get paid something that makes it worth your time. Getting 6 people to make $40 isn't worth your time.
Right.
You know.
Or some people only get paid $6 for 6 people. Can you imagine that? You bring in 6 people, which the average person, like if you bring in 6 people a month, like you're actually doing very well. So, and what if you only need $6? Like how would that make you feel? Can that really pay into your bills?
I can give you something to reference, a reference point. At one point in my business several years ago, I was bringing in anywhere between 15 and 40 people a month, and I was varying through that month after month after month after month after month, and I was spending somewhere in the neighborhood of $4,000 a month, and I was barely making $2,000 a month.
Do the math on that. 4,000 out, 2,000 in. Doesn't make sense.
So on one hand, I was having a lot of success, right? Because I was bringing people into my business.
But you weren't getting paid.
On the other hand, I was failing miserably because I couldn't make money. Because you know why? 5 doesn't get 5. It never works that way.
No, the average is not gonna be like
The
that.
average person on the internet a month can maybe bring 5 people to a business, and that's assuming the products are even worthwhile to even bring a person to.
Right. There's a lot of people out there, that would get into things like the cell phone business things and the, save money on your power thing. We actually met a guy in Delaware, like last week, was it last Thursday?
Yeah.
And he was
Yep.
telling me that, logically, okay, everyone's got electric, everyone wants to save money, right? So he was thinking this is like the perfect deal. So he got all in and he started going to his friends and his family, and no one wanted to join him. And he's like, what on earth? My own friends and family don't even want to help me help them. So the reality is, even if something seems logical and it seems like, appealing to the masses, it doesn't mean that everyone's going to sign up.
Not everybody's a candidate. Not everybody's a target for a market. You are. I mean, I'm not trying to say to try to convince you that you should buy now or anything, even though you should.
But there's definitely a reason that they're sitting here watching us right now.
And I think a lot of it is, and I think this is what happens, right? Something has to change in your life. Everybody comes to a point in their life where the pain outweighs the pleasure.
Right.
That's really what happens. The pain outweighs the pleasure, and something has to change.
Basically, you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that's when the change happens.
What we decide to do, and one of the reasons why we're cutting this video, is to let you know that the Empower Network products, they're pretty badass.
The reason we can say that is because we actually, I don't know if we should tell them, but...
Tell them.
All right,
Wait.
so...
Should you? Go ahead.
All right, I won't tell you the whole story, but back in 2009, 2010, we saw a humongous problem in the industry as a whole. We were sick and tired of weenie commissions. We were sick and tired of people not getting the education that they actually needed, and we were sick and tired of people not making money and running in circles like, dogs chasing their tail. Have you ever seen a dog chase their tail before? Very rarely do they ever catch it, right? I mean, it just doesn't happen. So we were sick and tired of that, so we decided to put our heads together and figure out a solution for that.
Yep.
And we actually created, kind of off of what we were just talking about with Mike Dillard, the whole Fun of Proposal thing. We created.
You can kind of see what we did if you go to
YouTube.
YouTube and type in Perfect Fun Proposal. You can find some of our
Right,
videos.
you'll find some of our videos.
We've done it for a
You'll find
while.
some testimonials and stuff like that.
Now-
But the reason we know that what we have here with Empower Network, which you'll soon have here with Empower Network, is so great and so good for you to have, and something that's actually of value, is because of our prior experience.
At some point, you look at something. I joined Empower Network in 2011, and I quickly made a connection. We had problems when we were doing Empower Network. I mean, our deal, what we were creating. 'Cause
Yeah,
what we
Fun of
tried to
Proposal.
do was we try to over deliver for people, but we try to give as much as we could away, literally for free.
For free. Like literally, we had given
The
everything
problem
for
with
free.
that, and maybe you can appreciate this, is when you give stuff away for free and you don't ever charge for anything, everybody was happy, but we were going broke.
Right.
That's what happened.
Yeah. And no one was really using anything.
Long story short, in 2011, I seen a program, I seen products that addressed literally all of the problems that plague the home business industry, the network marketing industry, the affiliate marketing industry.
Entrepreneurs.
And
as a
you
whole.
don't make no mistake, you're gonna find products out there that are $10, $27, $100, and you're gonna think like, well, I'm gonna try to get this and I'm gonna try to get that and see how this does over
Right.
here, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're looking at it from the wrong angle. You're looking at the entire picture from the wrong angle. You're not gonna find the quality information you need in a $20 product. You're not even gonna find it in a $100 product, to be honest with you. The reason for that is because it is a combination of several factors that come together synergistically that makes the difference.
Well, you know what? It's kind of like if you were to go buy a car, right? And let's say you're buying a used car. We'll use that model. You're buying a used car. You have either $400 or $5,000. I mean, which do you think is going to be a more quality vehicle? A $5,000 car or one for $400?
Clearly.
I mean, unless you
$400 car.
unless you hit, gold and just happen to find like that, hidden treasure, the majority of the time, the higher substance is going to be in something that costs a little bit more. That's reality.
The reason why, if you happen to have heard about Empower Network and you've heard some bad things about Empower Network, it's because what Empower Network really did was it rocked this industry, flipped it upside down on its head and said, we actually care about people. Right? There's too many people suffering. There's too many people who are struggling to pay stupid things like their phone bill, their electric bill, their mortgage. Maybe they can't even put food on their table for their family. Although all these people are scurrying to try to make a living, and then they get put into these programs and these businesses where if they get 300 people in, they might make $300 a month.
That's ridiculous.
I was in deals where it took me 6 people to make $20. 6 people to make $20, and how do you live that way? You can't. So
So we
this is
constantly struggling.
it's a little tough love. If you want to make a real income, even a real part-time income, not even a lot of money, and we're talking like even $350 a month or $500 a month, $1,000 a month, that's realistic, right?
And like we said, we don't know you personally, so I can't guarantee and he can't guarantee what you'll make or if you'll make anything at all. You know, we do know that we have the tools and the training available to help anyone, but really it comes down to desire. What's going on inside of you? Do you want this? Do you want to change your life? I have a feeling that you must, or you wouldn't be sitting here watching this video right now.
And there's one thing that we wanted to kind of add in. I think it's the most important piece of the puzzle, and why a lot of people do fail is most of the times people get poor mentorship. They get poor teachers, they get poor training, they join a business with somebody else who's very desperate, and they get into that desperate person's business, and that person doesn't know a damn thing about a damn thing other than here's my affiliate link for this, here's my affiliate link for that, here's my affiliate link for this, and all you need is leads, and all you need is this. And I got news for you. I can make more money with 20 leads than you could probably make with 100 leads. Why? Because I know how to talk to people.
Right, you have the experience.
I know
and
how
we
to
teach you how to talk to people.
Sure. You know, there's a way to make a connection with a person that actually works, right? And it doesn't start with cramming down the business opportunity.
Right. No one likes that.
No, and in fact, I encourage people not to join my business if they really don't want to change their life. If you don't want to change your life and you don't want more for your family, then don't join my business. It's cool. There's plenty of deals online you can go look at that are really cheap. There's plenty of people who are eager to take your money. Let them take it.
And if you're not humble enough to be willing to sit down and actually go through the training and learn and apply, then there's really no point of you being here.
No, because what we're trying to offer you is real support, right? We're in an office every day, which maybe we'll do another video and I'll show you a picture of that. I don't know. I like being outside.
It's much nicer.
But we'll answer our phones. We'll answer our Skype. We'll answer our emails. We'll get on a video and do a video with you. We'll give you the answers to the questions that you probably have.
But it's up to you to actually utilize that help. You know, we've had people in our business that say that we're unreachable, yet all they had to do is pick up the phone. All they had to do is go on Facebook, Skype, email, nothing. Well, guess what? We're unreachable if you don't try to reach us.
So in
That's
kind
the
of
only time.
yeah, it's true. In layman's terms, so we have a viral blogging platform that helps you brand yourself, create attraction marketing, get free traffic, tell your story. We have an inner circle membership where they say, you know, garbage in, garbage out, right? You are what you eat. That's just the truth. And if
And you are what you put in your mind.
sure, if you're putting trash in your head, well then that's all that's coming back out.
Yeah.
Right? And by joining and being a part of the inner circle, being in that inner circle membership, you're raising your hand, you're saying, I care about my life. Look, I'm bettering myself through these products. I'm taking the courses, I'm listening to the audios. And that says to me, this guy's serious, or this woman's serious.
Right.
She really wants to do something. And you start to be able to get into a new environment, a new social sphere, because there's another truth, which is you are a sum of the 5 closest people in your life. And if the people in your life are bringing you down and they're negative, then you need to get new people in your life. And the easiest way to do that is surround yourself with people that are doing what you want to do. They're living the life that you want to live, right?
Surround yourself with leaders. Surround yourself with people that will lift you up instead of tearing you down.
Sure. So the Empower Network products, the other products that are Empower Network, but you can look them over yourself. They teach you how to tell your story. They teach you how to speak in a way that is appealing and it doesn't scare people away. They teach you how to do all kinds of free marketing strategies,
As well as
paid
paid
marketing
marketing.
strategies, principles, and things that 7-figure earners and 6-figure earners have been applying in their business, not just this year or last year, but for the past 100 years.
Right.
Because there is a science to what we do. There is a 1 + 1 = 2, and there's a roadmap that has already been put out that most people don't understand, because most people really don't make money, because as we said earlier, 95 or 90%, most people fail. Most people have no idea what they're talking about. It's the blind leading the blind that's leading the blind, and everyone across the board is failing. All listening to the same garbage.
You know, I see a lot of people on Facebook that are like, you know, I'm looking for 5 people or 4 people or 3 people to make $5,000 a week and stuff like that.
And they're lying, because I can't even make 5.
Now, what I've noticed about most of these people that are doing this, and I'm not saying all, but most of them haven't even made any money. It's absolutely ridiculous. So how are you, when you haven't made any money, gonna go teach someone else to make $5,000 that week. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Do you want to know why it happens? Because I know something inside of you is probably hurting. Because you're on my list. Because you're reading my blog. Because something in your life has to change. And I'm sure this isn't the first business opportunity you've looked at. I'm sure we're not the first marketers you've seen talk. I'm sure you've heard other people say what they have to say. Even in Empower Network, I'm sure you heard people
Right.
say all kinds of wild, crazy things. I'm not trying to say that to you. What I'm trying to say to you is that in 2011, my life changed. Because I was looking for something. And I was living in more pain than I was in pleasure. And if I didn't change, if I didn't take the chip off of my own shoulder and realize what I was doing wrong and learn some new skills, I don't know where I'd be right now. I don't think Jamie would be in Jersey because she's not even from Jersey. She's not even from here. I dragged her from where she lives and said, yeah, let's go make some money.
You didn't actually drag me.
Yeah!
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, I actually just moved here last week and stuff, and that's one of the things. Like when you start living your life on purpose, the way you want to live your life, you can decide where you want to live,
Yep.
how you want to live.
Yep.
And so it doesn't matter, how Larry likes to, spend his personal time or how I like to spend my personal time. What matters is how do you like to spend your personal time. I want you to take a moment and close your eyes and just think about your everyday life. The past week. Are you where you want to be? Is this life that you're currently living anything like you imagined your life to be or that you want your life to be? And if the answer is no, this is not the way I want my life to be, well then by all means click the button below or wherever the button is, there might be one on the side or whatever, and choose today, right now, to change your life. It's really that simple. Change happens in what? An instant.
It doesn't, nothing we say is going to make you change your mind about anything, right? But
Choice is always up to
something
you.
made you watch this video, right? Something made you open the email. Something made you click the link. You really are looking for something. And I just want you to understand that it's not the business opportunity that you're looking for. It's not all the money that you're looking for. I'll tell you what you're looking for. You're looking for freedom. Because that's what we all were looking for.
Innately, we're all searching for that.
Right.
And to have people to be around that respect us, love us, know us,
Right.
to have our backs. We're all looking for those things.
So, should you be an empowered network? Yeah, absolutely. It's
Do
the
you have
best.
to be?
No,
No, that choice is always yours.
it is. It is probably the most badass business on the internet, as far as internet marketing
At least
businesses go.
that we found. Like we said, we have a challenge out to you. If you find anything better, hit us up.
But what we're trying to say to you is more than that. We have materials and resources and training and all kinds of stuff. Actually, I don't want to talk too much about all the things.
We can't really share everything.
But
with
we have.
you just yet.
But we're really working very hard for you.
We're actually working more for you than we are for ourselves
Yeah.
right now.
And now is the time when you need to take action on your life. You need to make a powerful decision today for yourself. You don't need to do it for me. You don't need to do it for Jamie. You don't need to do it for anybody else. You need to make a powerful decision right now for yourself, or you may never make that decision.
Right.
You may just turn off the video, stop watching it, say, oh, these guys are full of shit, and the whole 9 yards. But I can tell you what, whether you think I'm full of crap or you don't think I'm full of crap, tomorrow, when I wake up, I'm still going to be doing the same thing. This week, next week, the following week. And it doesn't matter, because here's why. One final thought. People think that there's saturation. That there's already, Empower Network already has too many people in it and nobody else is going to join. I want you to do me one other favor. I want you to, when you're done watching this video, I want you to think about your town. I want you to think about how many people are in your town. And then I want you to go to a town next to you, and a town next to that, and a city next to that, and a state next to that, and a country next to that. And I want you to start thinking about how many people are in the world, and then I want you to start thinking about how many people are really living in pain and poverty and bondage and slavery, who hate their jobs, hate what they do in their life, look at their families and want to cry because they don't have the answers.
Right.
They can't fix the
I feel
problem.
like failures.
And then I want you to think about, oh yeah, it's saturated. The market's saturated. Because I got news for you. All that we're doing, is the same thing we did in 2012, 2010, 2009, 2008, and you get the idea, so forth and so on. The game hasn't really changed, except for
and still
one
people are looking.
One thing has changed. Two people, David Wood, David Sharp, became very successful, and they've seen every person who came into their business fail miserably, broken.
And they were sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of bringing people into stuff and going, why can't you make money? I hate to say this.
I quit the industry because I was sick and tired of seeing that, and there was no solutions, and I was done.
I used to be that person who, when someone started to talk to me about a compensation model, I kind of went, I didn't care. I just figured, I just bring people in, it don't matter, it'll work itself out. Wrong. I hate to say it, but the way that the compensation plan works does matter. What you get paid does matter. How much you get paid does matter. I hate talking about it.
A whole lot more.
But it's the truth. It's the truth. So if you want to earn, money that you can actually pay bills on and live a life on, if you want the training and the tools and the support and the education that takes your value from zero to thousands of dollars an hour,
and will continue to do so as your skill increases, you're never going to not be learning. You're going to increase.
Right.
You never have to worry about the information being outdated.
So we're kind of running out of sun. I'm going to go behind the camera, I'm going to pan it around, and I'll pan back to Miss Jamie here, and we'll wrap it up. See? Look. This is what we get to do every day. My lake is actually down right now, but I think it'll be coming back up. Anyways, say goodbye, Jamie.
All right, everyone. So thank you so much for watching this video. You're here for a reason. Click the link below wherever it is, and we'll see you on the inside.